There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. A real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Romero. Oh, can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Alvarez! And that's caused a worry or two.
Alvarez just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Antonio Silva. João Neves. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo skims one in. And that's the keeper's ball. Vitinha. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Pedro Neto, and it's Cancelo. Vitinha, delicate ball, and it needs to be. There's the shot! Decent enough try. And he's there to clear it. Vitinha. João Neves. Garnacho. Paredes. De Paul. McAllister. Romero, gently done. Alvarez. Back into the middle. Diogo Costa. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Tagliafico. Garnacho. De Paul. Oh, he's... and the shot! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's played forward. And it's Messi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedro Neto. Taliafico. Garnacho. McAllister. Taliafico. Forwards and with intent. Now it's to Paul. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's to Paul. Real chance! Sticks it away! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Argentina, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Messi. De Paul. Alvarez knocks it out wide. Montiel. That's tidy. And it's Messi. Montiel. Alvarez! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Argentina, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Argentina find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Araujo. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Bernardo Silva. Portugal are 3 down after a calamitous start. Muscular approach does pay off here. De Paul did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Paredes. McAllister. Danger averted for now. And it's Paredes. Paredes. João Neves, aim forwards. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. Portugal trailing here after a start which for them has been jolting. João Cancelo looks to the other side. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva played out towards the right wing. Paredes, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Romero with the clearance. Otamendi. Portugal, it has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. João Neves. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Araujo, quarter of an hour played. João Neves, shifted upfield. De Paul. Montiel. Messi. Otamendi. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Now what about this cross? Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leao. And here's Neto. Rafael Leao. Spread out to the left. Otamendi clears it away. João Cancelo plays it short. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Nuno Mendes. Otamendi gets it clear. Montiel shifted upfield. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Araujo. Rafael Leao. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. João Cancelo tries making a foray down the right. And it's Cancelo. Cross goes in there. Out of play for a goal kick. Otamendi aimed forwards. Messi. Araujo makes the interception. Out to the left it goes. Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Rafael Leao. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Messi. De Paul. McAllister. Tagliafico. Oh, this looks sharp. Araujo gets it away. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Mendes head over towards the opposite flank. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. That's not going far. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! No, not quite. Montiel, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Rafael Leao. Well read, and the danger is averted. Garnacho. That's interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. And a chance! And far away, no catching them now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Antonio Silva, gently done. Nuno Mendes. Time and again they are repelled. Garnacho, gently done. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Rafael Leao. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Portugal to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Garnacho, lobbed in behind. Araujo gets good distance on it. De Paul. Messi. That's very neat. There are a few waiting for it. And here's De Paul. Paredes. Played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. McAllister. And here's Alvarez! Can he stop it going out? Could move up a gear here. Rafael Leao. Nice control. Nuno Mendes climbs up big! And it wasn't a great header in the end. Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! Pretty, but it gets the job done. Antonio Silva gets over and intercepts. João Neves. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Oh, great chance! Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Montiel, now here's the delivery. Vitinha getting this one clear. That is lovely. João Neves. João Cancelo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Have it back and can go again. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. And here's Christian. He's had a shot! And he couldn't keep it down. Moved on forwards. McAllister. That has been cut short. Antonio Silva.
Argentina, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
De Paul. Pinned towards the front line. João Cancelo. Vitinha. João Cancelo, and he goes cross-field. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's past the post.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Out to the right, and it's Rodrigo de Paul. Vitinha with the slide tackle there. McAllister. That was very necessary. He's found a way through. In with the challenge. Out again for a throw-in. Messi. Oh, smashing header! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. And the shot! What a climb! He scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Tagliafico. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Mendes. Now he's off and running. De Paul. Calmly anticipates. Rafael Leao doing full tilt down the left. Great run on the overlap here. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bernardo Silva. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Araujo. João Neves. João Cancelo is onto it in a flash. And here's Neto. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. Chance, surely! And he's hit it too high.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
De Paul. That is good strength. João Cancelo. Played towards the other side, and it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Montiel wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi. Yep, it's a corner. They've played it short. Aimed in towards the centre, and he shoots! And he'll shoot here! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Vitinha. And it's played forward. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Oh, good spread. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Vitinha. No foul, says the referee. Messi. Montiel. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's missed it.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Montiel. Has a look and plays it forward. That's going to go a long way. De Paul. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto played out to the left flank. And here's Rafael Leao. And the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. So off we go once more.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Messi. Montiel. McAllister. Romero. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo, and the keeper's got it again. Antonio Silva. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Vitinha played out towards the right wing. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Tries to get it clear. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now who's going to be first to this? João Neves. Paredes is the guilty party there. João Cancelo. Hit into them. A header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. And it's played forward. Montiel. De Paul. Paredes. Paredes, gently done. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Garnacho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bernardo Silva chooses to go cross-field. And here's Rafael Leao. Mendes looking to get on the end of this. A chance to play it in. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Garnacho. Alvarez. Oh, perfectly measured that. Antonio Silva cuts out the pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. João Cancelo. Messi. De Paul. Alvarez! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
João Neves. Vitinha. João Neves. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cleared away. João Cancelo with the short one. De Paul moved on forwards. Now what's he got in mind? Montiel. Proves too strong. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, nicely intercepted. McAllister. Tagliafico. Otamendi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Montiel hurtling down that right flank. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, terrific save.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great work on the overlap. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking to break at pace. Araujo cuts it out. João Neves. Pedro Neto. João Neves. João Neves shifted upfield. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. Nuno Mendes. He is just caressing the ball. It's a loose ball. De Paul.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Vitinha. And here's Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
And it's Vitinha. And here's Rafael Leao! Tagliafico clears it away. And he's there to clear it. Vitinha. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tagliafico. Paredes. De Paul. Romero. That's been drilled forward. And he cuts out the supply. Antonio Silva. João Cancelo. Played over towards the opposite flank. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha, and it's Mendes. That's a nicely weighted pass. McAllister. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Big chance! Out the best in the keeper.
Portugal are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
João Neves.
Argentina might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Unlike their opponents, who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. Tagliafico. Otamendi aim forwards. And back to the keeper they go. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo looks to the other side. Garnacho, extraordinarily with 4 goals to his name. McAllister. Now it's Garnacho. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Produces a cross. Otamendi attempts a clearance. Can he finish? Romero moved on forwards. Araujo. Vitinha. Antonio Silva. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. And he goes cross-field. Vitinha. Oh, red. Nice interception. Here's Neto. Great chance! Martinez herring after. Could be danger here. Pedro. There's the shot! And here's Neto. Tries a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to take his spot as well.
De Paul, Romero, McAllister, De Paul, and it's played forward, and it's gone back to the keeper, Antonio Silva. Vitinha forwards and with intent, and it's Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Alvarez! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Araujo shifted upfield. Rafael Leao. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Paredes. Rafael Leao. And here's Neto. And it's Cancelo. Lovely bit of skill. He's in a good position here. Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Portugal have reclaimed it. Vitinha. Oh, that's a nice ball. Alvarez. Montiel, gently done. That has been knocked clear. This looks promising. He's away! That's really well manoeuvred. Succumbs to the pressure. Montiel. Now it's Messi. Now that's a fine challenge. Vitinha, Rafael Leao, Araujo, Nuno Mendes, Rafael Leao. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? Rafael Leao, back when it goes. Oh, they could be caught out here. Out towards the flank. Nuno Mendes. Up he goes! Decent chance. That is a fine delivery. De Paul. Alvarez. Messi. And here's the pull. Neves. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And that was very necessary. João Cancelo goes short. Garnacho does well to get it back. And they've got a throw. Araujo. Played out to the right. And it's Cancelo. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! He's put his foot right through that one. Montiel. Messi. Montiel. Messi. Diogo Costa claims it. Safe hands. Moved on forwards. Otamendi. Otamendi has played it long. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's Rafael Leao. Paredes defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. McAllister, the pull, and it's played forward. João Neves, Pedro Neto, he has found a way through, and he has been fouled there. Martinez. Keeper always had the measure of that. And the shot! And he thumps it clear. Araujo forwards and with intent. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Argentina disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Araujo. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Aim forwards. Rafael Leao. And the finish! It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bernardo Silva. It's run loose here. João Cancelo. He is through here. That's good defending, very good defending. Romero gets it clear. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Danger averted for now. Bernardo Silva. And here's Neto. João Cancelo tries to dink it through. Nuno Mendes with the cross. João Cancelo crossed in once more. Otamendi. Montiel. Alvarez. Now he's off and running. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's going to go a long way. The referee's awarded a free kick. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. And here's... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Montiel. Messi. Garnacho. Messi. Montiel shifted upfield. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafael Leao over to the left. Pedro Neto. Chance! Oh, it needed better placement.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
De Paul. Paredes. Montiel. Montiel drives forward on the overlap. He's looking unstoppable! Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he won't reach that. João Neves. Vitinha, played towards the other side. João Cancelo. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto closing in on goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Araujo. Antonio Silva played over towards the opposite flank. João Neves. And it's Cancelo. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Cross from Cancelo. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. Now it's met. Oh, shooting chance! He's put it wide. Araujo aim forwards. João Neves. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, and Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied at the last. Tagliafico, gently done. McAllister, De Paul. McAllister, that's an imaginative pass. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. João Neves, spread out to the left. Ronaldo looking to run onto it. Showing good feet. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tagliafico getting this one clear. So what can they make of this? McAllister moved on forwards. Messi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Garnacho played with finesse. De Paul, he has a look out. Paredes. Otamendi forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. Rafael Leao. De Paul. Paredes. McAllister. A heavy challenge. João Neves. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Romero. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Portugal lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems, he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. He has found a way through. Nuno Mendes. Played in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rafael Leao. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. McAllister. That's a lovely, neat pass. Calmly anticipates. Diogo Costa. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Montiel. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That's tidy. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. McAllister. Tagliafico. Otamendi. Paredes. Romero. Forward it goes. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Great ball if he can get there. Paredes. Montiel. Otamendi. Romero, gently done. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez has been caught there, it's a foul. Now the cross. Antonio Silva gets rid without sophistication. Tagliafico. That is lovely. Tagliafico proves just a little bit too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So what can they make of this? Now it's Pedro Neto, Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Montiel. Now it's Messi. Moved on forwards. Chance here to counter. Rafael Leao. He's found a way through.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Araujo. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Nice control. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Montiel. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Montiel. Nuno Mendes, he can run onto that. Cristiano Ronaldo, and the shot! It's a goal kick. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Looks to the other side. Pedro Neto. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Romero. Tagliafico. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. João Cancelo cuts it out. Antonio Silva, and he goes cross-field. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Pedro Neto chips it through. Nuno Mendes. Otamendi is there, and he can get that clear.
Portugal clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Tagliafico, over towards the opposite flank. Paredes. And it's McAllister. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedro Neto absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rafael Leao. De Paul. Nuno Mendes. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Played towards the other side. João Cancelo charging forward down that flank. A header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
De Paul. Vicious ball here. That pass just didn't quite work. Messi. De Paul. Alvarez. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Montiel. And here's Messi. Now it's De Paul. Hit into the middle. Antonio Silva getting this one clear. Played through for the wide man. Vitinha cuts out the pass. Antonio Silva. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Araujo shifted upfield. Vitinha. João Neves. And it's played forward. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Well timed, excellent interception. Araujo. Vitinha. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Paredes. Romero forwards and with intent. McAllister thinks one through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's put paid to a promising move. João Neves. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Montiel gets over and intercepts. Montiel. And it's Messi. Montiel hurtling down that right flank. And here's Messi. Messi is fouled. Paredes. And the shot's on here. Alvarez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Could move up a gear here. Clearly not happy with that. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's De Paul. Garnacho. Alvarez! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mendes with the clearance. To Paul with the cross. Antonio Silva gets it away. De Paul with the delivery. Vitinha. Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank. Alvarez. And he's managed to get free. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul, oh, good spread. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? Messi, and here's Garnacho.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Antonio Silva. João Cancelo. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. Pedro Neto. Gets it away. Pedro Neto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Romero. Tagliafico, aim forwards. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Montiel. Oh, it's played into the area. Bernardo Silva played out to the left flank. And here's Neto. Hangs in across. Pedro Neto puts too much behind that. That has been cut short. Bernardo Silva. Antonio Silva. João Neves. And it's Mendes. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, great shot at goal! Goal! Portugal!
Portugal ball, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Alvarez. João Neves. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's played forward. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedro Neto spread out to the... It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Cristiano Ronaldo really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
He is through here. Here it is, crossed in. He's got chance! They've scored!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Garnacho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Rafael Leao. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Garnacho. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. McAllister. And here's Garnacho. Garnacho has a shot! McAllister. And here's the Paul. Garnacho. Alvaro. Can he finish? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Paredes. Oh, that's a very decent... Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vitinha attempts a clearance. Antonio Silva forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Romero gets it clear. And it's Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Vitinha with the cross. Tries to get it clear. Moved on forwards. Antonio Silva gets across to intercept that. João Cancelo played over towards the opposite flank. Mendes drives forward on the overlap. De Paul, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Antonio Silva makes the interception. Araujo. Played towards the other side. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Garnacho. De Paul, gently down. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Antonio Silva. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Alvarez. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto looking for a runner. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo, and he goes cross-field. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Paredes. Antonio Silva with the foul. And that's been won straight back. Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo shifted upfield. He's being... Can he finish? That's really well cleared. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Out to the left it goes. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance! Too close for comfort. Montiel. Messi. Showing good feet. Deftly away. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. McAllister. Garnacho. And here's McAllister. Danger averted for now. Throw it. And it's Rodrigo de Paul.
Listen, really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nuno Mendes. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Vitinha. João Neves. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nuno Mendes. That's good play. Vitinha. De Paul. Montiel. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Played out to the right. Montiel. Now here's the delivery. João Cancelo has found the net here, of course. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And here's Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Garnacho. Now that's well seen too. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. João Neves. João Cancelo. Looks to the other side. Now it's Rafael Leao. Do have a chance to counter here. João Cancelo. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Portugal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So it's back to business. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Romero. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vitinha. João Neves. Antonio Silva. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. João Cancelo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to get his head on it! And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. And Bernardo Silva!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Bernardo Silva. Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow. It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? McAllister. Paredes. Romero. McAllister. Moved on forwards. João Cancelo. Araujo. Vitinha. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, nicely intercepted. The counter is on for Portugal. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Alvarez. De Paul. Alvarez. Lobbed in behind. Argentina have reclaimed it. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. That's an imaginative pass. Pedro Neto!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Rafael Leao! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Otamendi aim forwards. Montiel. De Paul. Montiel, gently done. Vitinha. And it's played forward. Rafael Leao. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Messi. Montiel. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Araujo. Vitinha. Antonio Silva. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Antonio Silva. Played towards the other side. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Montiel. De Paul. Alvarez. And it's McAllister. And here's Garnacho. Mendes clears it away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Araujo, aim forwards. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's a nice ball. There's the header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
De Paul, gently done. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Alvarez. João Neves. And he cuts out the supply. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Nuno Mendes.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. Oh, that's nice. Rafael Leao. Played into the... Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Bernardo Silva does really well there, strong defending. Antonio Silva. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Nice physical challenge. Dybala. Alvarez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Proves too strong. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Montiel. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Araujo. João Neves, who does have an assist to his name. João Cancelo. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. Paredes. De Paul. Otamendi, nicely aimed pass. Vitinha. João Neves. Araujo. And it's played forward. Antonio Silva. Araujo. And he goes cross-field. That's a throw. Dybala. Paredes. Otamendi. Dybala. Romero shifted upfield. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. And that has been clubbed away. In it comes. That has been knocked clear. Romero, early ball out from the back. Araujo gets across to intercept that.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. That's very neat. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's neat. And they've got rid. Played back in. Romero attempts a clearance. And here's Neto. Calmly anticipates. Keeper's got good distance on that. João Neves cuts out the pass. Araujo. And here's Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tagliafico. Paredes forwards and with intent. Antonio Silva. Araujo, and it's gone back to the keeper. Moved on forwards. Now it's Rafael Leao, and it's Mendes. Oh, delicate chip. Bullish header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Montiel. Quality ball. Antonio Silva wins the duel this time. João Cancelo looking to get on the end of this. And he's got his range wrong there. De Paul tries a deft little ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's played forward.
Antonio Silva.
João Cancelo.
Antonio Silva.
João Cancelo.
Antonio Silva. Araujo.
Vitinha. The ball played into space. Araujo getting this one clear. João Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo. João Neves. Araujo. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. João Cancelo. Back into the middle. Rafael Leão! It's off target and by quite a way. De Paul. And it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. The referee's awarded a free kick. Pedro Neto. Tagliafico did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Romero forwards and with intent. João Neves shifted upfield. Dybala. Garnacho. Alvarez. In with the challenge. Araujo with a definite foul there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he can't get it over the wall. Garnacho! Oh, that is rather wayward. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Antonio Silva.
Araujo aim forwards. And here's Rafael Leão. And it's Mendes. Very nicely done. Plenty waiting in the middle. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. Muscular approach does pay off here. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto! Pedro Neto is flagged offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Antonio Silva.
João Neves. Antonio Silva, long ball upfield. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's run loose here. Montiel herring after the ball here. Dybala. Dybala gently done.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Simeone. Simeone. And that's been well dealt with. And here's the pull. Simeone. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. De Paul. De Paul! So close to drawing level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Pedro Neto. Otamendi gets over and intercepts.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Simeone. No messing about, just bludgeoned away and reclaimed it in a trice. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Alvarez. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Simeone done delicately.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Tagliafico forwards and with intent. Nice looking ball. Cleared away. Nuno Mendes. Aimed in towards the centre. Chance to shoot!
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Cancelo.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Alvarez. Who's he going to play in? Simeone. So who's he picking out? Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Argentina making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nicely intercepted. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Otamendi.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Araujo. Antonio Silva. Araujo. Antonio Silva.
João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva tries a measured ball.
Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Fernandes.
And here's Alvarez. Montiel has it in a wide position.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Nuno Mendes. Araujo.
Vitinha.
Nuno Mendes. Araujo.
Vitinha.
Nuno Mendes. Araujo.
João Neves.
Nuno Mendes.
That's really well manoeuvred.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Over to the left. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Dybala. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Paulo Dybala is offering a right smile there.
Fernandes plays it short. Bernardo Silva is there, and he can get that clear.
Antonio Silva.
Bernardo Silva.
Antonio Silva.
Oh, can he get onto this? Romero.
Fernandes.
Moved on forwards. Montiel. And it's lofted through here. And the keeper has it. And that will be the final act. Portugal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Portugal truly have the look of a well-drilled outfit. Everyone knew exactly what they had to do, and I must admit they carried out their task ably. The kind of win that will please the boss no end.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Grazie conosco, devo più insegnare come questa sta più titolare, questo modo fa in tutto lo stesso,